Good morning, everybody. Happy last day of March. I guess Book of the Month got a little excited, and of course, they posted their April picks a little bit early. So I'm here to go over the April Book of the Month picks, and I am in a different setup. I don't have my mic today. I don't have my headphones today, but I'm like, I must go live. I must see what they are offering. And funny enough, I am doing a book box subscription clear out in the month of April over on my Patreon. So if I add any books, the hope is that I'll be able to clear them out in April. If not in April, then probably later on in the year, I'll do like one on my own where I just work on all of my book box subscriptions. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they have. I haven't really seen any of the books, so I really have no idea what to expect, but I am excited to see what they're offering. So let's go ahead and switch over and see what the books are. Let me see. Haha, here we go. Here I am making sure I'm on the screen. Yeah, so let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're excited about the picks that they have. Oh, The Sun Was Electric Light. This is a Book of the Month exclusive. Only available at Book of the Month. You won't find it elsewhere in the US or Canada. Now that's very interesting. I've never heard of anything like that before. A poignant meditation on friendship, found family, and how you move through the world when you've lost your way. Literary fiction pick, highbrow, only a Book of the Month. That is so interesting. LGBTQ plus themes, international, cerebral, and serious. Disillusioned with her life in New York, Ruth returns to a lake town in Guatemala where she had been happy a decade earlier. There, she meets two very different women, the calm and practical Emily and the turbulent and intoxicating Carmen. Deciding to stay and build a life at the lake, she finds work as a nanny to a wealthy family and then as an English teacher at a village school. She becomes increasingly infatuated by her friendship with Carmen, pushing away the stability of her connection with Emily. As Carmen's fragile relationship with the world splinters, the difference between being a visitor and truly belonging becomes clear, and Ruth is forced to act. It does have a content warning here. Okay. I wonder if that's. Let me know what you guys think about that, having a Book of the Month exclusive book. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. Hello, Maggie. Excited to see the choices. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, Devin. All the cool people are here. Okay. Next up, they only have 5 selections this month, so that's interesting. Passion Project, a romance by London Sperry. I love the cover. An adventurous romance about finding love when you least expect it, set against the backdrop of bustling Manhattan. Inspirational, salacious, female friendships, New York City. If your 20s are supposed to be the best years of your life, Bennett Taylor is failing miserably with a big emphasis on the miserable. Where's that zest she keeps hearing about? She's a temp worker in New York City with no direction, no future, and no social life. And at the painful center of this listlessness is grief over the death of her first love. When she runs into Henry Adams just hours after standing him up for a first date, she makes an alcohol-fueled confession. She's not ready to date. In fact, it's been years since she felt passion for anything, not even pottery or organized sports, not anything. Rather than leaving her to ruminate, Henry jumps at the opportunity for adventure. Bennett needs to find a passion for life, and Henry will help her find it. Every Saturday, they'll try something new in New York City, as friends, of course. You know what this is sounding like? This is sounding a lot like Promise Me Sunshine. And Promise Me Sunshine, also the death of a friend, and then also set in New York. And yeah, So that's how, and I loved it. I just recently read it and I absolutely loved it. So I probably would like this one too, but I think I would do too much comparison right now, especially since I just recently read Promise Me Sunshine. But this is one that I would be interested in picking up from the library or like picking as a selection later on from Book of the Month. But I probably wouldn't pick it right now just because there seems to be so many similarities. Yeah, I think that is odd as well. I mean, is that gonna be successful for the author? I mean, yes, they're gonna get some traction, but some people, like, get it from their library or something like that. Like, I feel like I don't know if that's a good move, but we don't know the behind the scenes. Hello, Michelle, good morning. Yeah, I don't love that idea either unless they find a way to market it right away and somehow ahead of time otherwise. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like to me it doesn't seem like a good business move, but who am I? You know? All right, let's go on to our next book. Another exclusive? Wait, are you kidding me? Is this gonna be a thing now? I don't like this. I don't like this. Read it before it hits other bookstores on April 22nd. Every Sweet Thing is Bitter by Samantha Cruson. Okay, so see, this doesn't make sense. This is not the same as the other one. So why did they say exclusive? Because it's not exclusive. It says before it hits other bookstores on April 22nd. Like, yes, it's an early release, but they've always done early releases. I don't know what's going on over there at Book of the Month, but let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Okay. 13 years ago, she almost killed her mother. Now she's trying to save her, but is it already too late? Slow build, salacious, LGBTQ plus themes, graphic violence. 13 years ago, Providence Burr threw her family car in reverse and ran over her mother. Even though her mother survived, that single incident of teenage madness made Providence a felon and altered her life. When her mother disappears years later under suspicious circumstances, she tells herself that returning home is her chance to find closure after a prolonged estrangement from her family. Whoa. Never mind that this is only half of the truth. She's also returning to finally confront her abusive father. Nothing can stamp out Providence's certainty that he is guilty of whatever terrible thing has happened to her mother. Wow. This sounds intense. Okay. So that's the mystery pick. I don't like how it says exclusive. And then this one says exclusive and it says you won't find it anywhere else. And this one's like, oh, available everywhere else, April 22nd. Like, what is happening? Okay, next one, The Griffin Sisters' Greatest Hits, Contemporary Fiction by Jennifer Weiner. Life-shattering fame, forbidden love, and a conscientious relationship between pop star sisters. What could go wrong? Contentious relationships, I tell ya. Love triangle, music, salacious, Y2K, which is like 2000s. Interesting. I don't think I've seen like love triangle before or like the Y2K before. The little emojis or whatever. Cassie and Zoe Grossberg were thrust into the spotlight as the Griffin sisters, a pop duo that defined the aughts. Together, they skyrocketed into the top, gracing MTV, SNL, and the cover of Rolling Stone. Cassie, a musical genius who never felt at ease in her own skin, preferred to stay in the shadows. Zoe, full of confidence and craving fame, lived for the stage. But fame has a price, and after one turbulent year, the band abruptly broke up. Now, 2 decades later, the sisters couldn't be further apart. Zoe is a suburban mom, warning her daughter Cherry to avoid the spotlight, while Cassie has disappeared from public life entirely. But when Cherry begins unearthing the truth behind their breathtaking rise and infamous breakup, long buried secrets surface, forcing all three women to confront their choices, their desires, and their complicated bonds. That one sounds really good. I have read books by this author in the past. Some I've loved, some that I just thought were like mediocre, but nothing that I've ever been like, I don't really like that at all. So let's see what else they have. Good morning. Skipped this month. Disappointing. Every sweet thing is bitter was my pick, and I chose Water Moon as my birthday add-on. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. I chose Passion Project and Every Sweet Thing is Bitter. Maybe they were drunk when they finalized these in their descriptions. Maybe. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to pick my books in case they drop the new Abby Jimenez book as an add-on since it's being released tomorrow. There's a thought. I believe I'm skipping this month. The selections and Book them up being the most ain't doing it for me. That's what I'm thinking. Same, not interested so far in any of these. I mean, some descriptions sound okay, but I might be skipping. Yeah, I wouldn't pick any of these. I mean, not that I could. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. 6 Days in Bombay, historical fiction pick. Let's see. A young nurse travels the world in a quest to unravel a series of intertwining mysteries and clear her own name. Family drama, international puzzle, and movie-ish. When renowned painter Mira Novak arrives in Wadia Hospital in Bombay after a miscarriage, she's expected to make a quick recovery, and her nurse, Sonia, is expected to learn more about the vivacious artist who shares her half-Indian identity. Sonia, yearning for a larger life, finds herself carried away by Mira's stories of her travels and exploits and is shocked by accounts of the many lovers the painter has left scattered throughout Europe. When Mira dies quite suddenly, mysteriously, Sana falls under suspicion and her quiet life is upended. So the book does contain mentions of miscarriage and domestic abuse. Okay, so those are the main picks. Yeah, I'm not really excited about any of those. So let's go to the add-ons. Okay, Gifted and Talented, I've heard some things about, but it's not a book that I'm personally excited about. Gifted and Talented, you can have all the money and magic in the world and still mess things up in this fantastical family drama. Let's see. Fun for the Whole Family by Jennifer E. Smith. Oh, is she the same author? There's nothing like a good old family reunion based in a remote location after years of estrangement. Am I right? Is this the same author that wrote? I'm gonna have to look her up. I'm gonna look her up really quick. Because I feel like I've read a book by her before. Yes, I have read The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight and The Unsinkable Greta James. So I've read both of those by her, but she has a lot of books. Oh, I used to have Windfall by her. I thought I read that before, but I guess not. Okay, so she's written YA and adult before. There's nothing like, oh yeah, I read that already. Okay, Retreat by Kristen Ryder. I've seen this one around. A sharp-witted scam artist falls into a mess of mistaken identities in this cunning thriller. Oh, this is the follow-up to, isn't it? Yeah, Phantasma. So if you add this one, your box will ship between the 7th and the 8th of April. It's Kill Demons or Get Killed in this statistically fun follow-up to Phantasma, featuring a dark game of hide and seek, 400 plus pages, second in a series, graphic violence, extra spicy. Water Baby. Okay, contemporary fiction. Love the cover. A young Nigerian woman must choose between her community and her own ambitions in this atmospheric coming-of-age tale. And this is also early release, but it didn't say exclusive. The Bright Years, another contemporary fiction pick. Heartwarming, wrenching story. A family plagued by secrets struggles to reconcile and risk Falling Apart for Good, another early release. Multiple Viewpoints, Marriage Issues, Nonlinear Timeline, Drug and Alcohol Use. And then, was this one on here before? Anyway, maybe not. Sky Daddy, literary fiction. Buckle your seatbelts and expect some turbulence in a zany story about a frequent flyer and her curious obsession. Things could get weird. This book is experimental, LGBT plus themes, LOL, quirky, and salacious. And I think that's our last new one because, yeah, I have this book already. So those I think are the new ones. I could be wrong, but I think those are the add-ons. So what are you thinking? Oh yeah. The retreat sounds, yeah. I mean, some of them, like, nothing that's like, yes, I have to have it. So I think I'm going to skip. But if I was going to get one, like if I was going to get a main pick, I would probably get this one, The Passion Project, because it sounds like a book that I've already read and enjoyed. So why not? But the other ones don't really sound all that great to me. But maybe after I hear buzz and stuff like that, like it could get better, you know? The historical fiction sounds good, but not sure I need, right. Like they sound good, but I don't need it. Books and law, like, yeah. Yes, yes, I know. Experimental, weird. Oh wait. The Sun Was Electric Light is coming out in the UK in July 2025. That is next level hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious to me. So the one that they're like exclusive, and it does say you can't find it in the US or Canada, but you can find it in the UK. So all you have to do is go to Blackwell's and order it from the UK. Like, what is Book of the Month doing? What are they doing? They're a hot mess this month. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, yay. They sound okay, but meh. This is an oddball month. They're literally, I feel like for me personally, April so far this year has the most releases that I'm looking forward to. So I'm going to plug a recent video that I did, my most anticipated releases for quarter two. It does cover April, May, and June, but you can see how many books I'm excited for April, and literally none of them were chosen. Literally none of them. So what are they doing? But it's fine. We have Aardvark Book Club to look forward to tomorrow. Fingers crossed, you know? Yes, Blackwell's. Yeah, so just wait it out. Don't do the exclusive and get it from Blackwell's. This is going to be a new thing. I'm not exactly. If it is, I'm not down either. Yes. What is happening? I'm fine because I have so many books to read anyway. So I'm kind of exactly. Also, yes, Maggie. Also, yes to this because yeah, ain't nobody got time for all that. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I do plan to do Aardvark Book Club tomorrow because they always drop their picks on the 1st, which is so nice. And hopefully we find something over there if you didn't find something here at Book of the Month. But like I said, if you want some other new releases to look forward to that maybe Book of the Month isn't offering or Aardvark won't offer, check out my most anticipated releases because I have lots of books over there that I'm excited about. But I hope everybody has a good day, a good last day of March, and a great beginning to April. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.